Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be talking to you about my February TBR. I did not put a TBR out for January because I was still in a little bit of I didn't know what I wanted to be reading and just more of being a mood reader. So I feel like I have my reading groove back now. I've been reading more during the day. I've been reading more books physically instead of only audio, and I am ready to put together my February TBR and talk to you about it. So first, I will start off with the books that I'm reading for the Buzzwordathon, and right now it is the 6th, so technically the Buzzwordathon is over on the 7th, but I already have read 2 books for that, and I'm in the process of reading 2 more. So the first book that I read for that was The Girl He Used to Know by Tracy Garvis Graves. I read that on audio for a few days and it was so good. I really loved it. This was my first book by Tracy Garvis Graves and I really enjoyed it and highly recommend if you have not read it. And then the next book I actually just read this morning on my Kindle whenever I woke up. Had a nice slow morning and read in bed, and it was Comfort Me with Apples. And I'm not sure the author on that one, but I will definitely put a picture up on the screen. It is a mystery novella, horror as well, I guess. I will tell my thoughts more in the February wrap-up, but I just wanted to tell you the 2 books that I already have finished this month. Then another book I am reading is, sorry for the glare from the library book, but it is She Wouldn't Change a Thing by Sarah. I should have looked up how to say this. Sorry, it is Adalaka, and it is really good. I am about halfway through, and first of all, the cover really reminds me of like Dream Daughter vibes. It has like magical realism with time traveling, and it is about a girl, Maria. She is 39 years old. She's pregnant with like her 3rd or 4th baby, and she is a psychiatrist, and she ends up waking up as her 17-year-old self, and she has to she doesn't know how to get back, and she would like to get back to her husband, and she's like just trying to figure out how to get back to her husband and her unborn son, because obviously when she's 17 she's not pregnant anymore. So I can't tell you too much about it because I still am like what is happening here, but it is still really good and I highly recommend. I feel like this book is getting me back into my reading groove because I did read 100 pages of it the first day that I picked it up, and I have not read 100 pages of a book in a day in I don't even know how long. So definitely happy with that. Then the next book that I am currently reading right now is Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter, and that is also for the Buzzwordathon. I think the last time I checked, I was about 20% through. Her books are definitely long ones, but this one is going to be a Netflix series, so that is why I picked it up. I think it's going to be on Netflix in March, like beginning of March, and it's pretty good. I can't tell you too much. Karen Slaughter, you don't want to go in knowing too much anyway, because you don't want to get spoiled, and she does have like a lot of twists and turns. I'll just tell you what I knew about it. The main character is trying to figure out whether her mom is like a murderer or not, and she doesn't right now, she just like doesn't know if everything about her childhood. She's like trying to dissect that and just learn some more things about her mom, because she thought she knew everything about her mom, but she's slowly starting to find out more things, I believe. Like I said, I'm 20% in. It is like a 14-hour audiobook, so it is a pretty long one. But those are the books that I'm reading for the Buzzwordathon. Next is the Sugar and Spice Book Club, and the pick for this month is Good Girl Complex by Elle Kennedy, and it is a series. Like, she already announced the 2nd book, I believe, so I hope I like it, but I have heard that there's like maybe some cheating in here, and it's the main character. She goes to like a rich girl college, and the tagline here says she does everything right, so what could go wrong? And she is a people pleaser, and she meets Mac, and that's about all I know. I really love the cover of this, and it is out already. It came out on February 1st if you would like to pick that up. And I'm really excited to get to this one in the month of February for that book club. Next book club that I would like to try to participate is the Stacks of Strange book club, and their pick this month is The Hollow Places by T. Kingfisher, and I have not read this other book that they've written, The Twisted Ones, but I am interested in trying out this author and this book, and I honestly don't know too much about it, but it was blurbed by Stephen Graham Jones, who I am not like the biggest fan of his books, but you know, this book could completely surprise me. That's why I want to try it out. And I think it's about like a couple, and they find like this hole in the ground or something. I honestly really don't know, so I could be wrong about that. And last book club book, no, I have two more, but this is the last one I have physically, and this is for the Literally Dead book club, Razor Blade Tears by S.A. Cosby. I got this in December as a book of the month book. They were, if you are a BFF member of book of the month, you can get one of the top 5 picks for book of the year, and this is the only one I didn't own and didn't read yet, so I decided to go with this one. And I do have the audio that I believe I will read along with it, because I have tried the audio before on its own, and I don't know if I was just like, I was gonna say I was confused, but I was more like distracted. So I think reading this with audio will help me. And then lastly, for the Full Moon book club, they are reading Black Sunshine by Karina Howell, or Hallie, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, and I do have this on my Kindle. I think it is a vampire dark romance kind of book, and I definitely need to get to that like this week, because the book club live discussion will be on the 17th, and I heard that's kind of like a chunkier one, but I do have it checked out on my Kindle Unlimited, and reading on my Kindle is a little bit faster for me, so hopefully I'll be able to get through it and make that a priority. Next book I will be attempting to read on my Kindle is The Den of Vipers, and there is a group read of this with Sarah from Sarah's Shelves, Ginger from Ginger Snapped Read, the Roomies Digest, Lala Lit. I think that's everybody, but if I forgot somebody, I will definitely try to add all the details in the comments. And then there is a KU readathon that Sarah from Sarah's Shelves and Amanda from Ginger Snapped Reads will be doing once a month, and this month it is February 11th through the 12th, and I actually do have the 11th off work. I took it off for something else, and so I will have a little bit more time to read that day, and you can basically make it however you want. I'm just going to try to read as much as I can all day on the 11th and all day on the 12th. Some people make it more specific, like a full 24-hour, like try to stay up, and you basically can do whatever you want with those 2 days and read just Kindle Unlimited books. I was thinking of reading there is the group book by Dana Isley, Something Cupid. It is the sequel to Dipped in Holly, which I really enjoyed, so I definitely will be reading that, and maybe a couple other Valentine's Day kind of novellas. And also I really want to make a couple other books a priority, so I just didn't do anything fancy. I just have it in my bullet journal here, but I was also maybe thinking, the group book is called Claimed by Cupid. I was also maybe thinking Darling Venom and maybe Make It Sweet. I also have A Lie for a Lie, And I also have Twisted Games and Twisted Hate. I was also maybe thinking Hooked. I have a lot of different options in my KU library. And if you're interested in everything that I have checked out in my KU library, I have been thinking about maybe making a video soon and saying what all I have checked out on there. Maybe after what I get through, during the readathon, I'll reload my library and I will make a video on that. And that is pretty much all of the books. Other than that, I have a ton of library books, like a ton of library books that I would like to get to this month. And I feel really good that I am kind of slowly getting back on my reading game. I did read 10 books last month, but like I said, most of them were audio. I have not been reading physically for a while, but the other day I did read that 100 pages in a day, and I am just going to try to really schedule out a time for me to read and try to get to 50 to 100 pages, probably closer to 50 pages a day, and stick to those reading goals that I set at the beginning of the year. So thank you so much for watching. If you are participating in any of these buddy reads or book club books, definitely let me know, or let me know what is high priority for you on Kindle Unlimited, and also anything else on your February TBR that you are excited for. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, and I will talk to you later. Bye!